All right, it worked. This is the first time I've scheduled something. And thank you guys for coming on ahead of time. It was really fun to see some people there. I really appreciate it. Hi, Verity. Hi, Love It. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Pause. And Chewies. Hi, you guys. Thank you for coming on. This is an exciting night for me. It really is. It's been a wild, about a wild month for me, really. Hi, Bridge. Wait, where did you go? Okay, there. Oh, yeah, there you are, Bridge 1872. But this guy went away. I don't know who this is. Okay, Suppressive Squirrel. Okay, there you go. Hi. Good to see you. De Silva, hi. Thank you guys for coming on. Hi, Cinderella. That's cute with the little hand. Okay, so rather than drag this out, I'm just going to start telling you guys. And if people come on, they'll have to just go, they can go back and listen to it. But first of all, I wanted to thank everyone who's come to my site, over the years. A little bit of background, just so you understand how big this is for me. I started this YouTube site in 2008 with Mark Bunker and Anonymous. And he showed up at my house and he said, here's a webcam. And I said, what am I going to do with that? And he said, we're going to make a video. And I said, about what? And he said, we're going to start your YouTube site. And I said, and what am I going to do with YouTube? And he said, well, we'll make a video. Tori Magoo has a YouTube site, which Anonymous, that day, there were 9,000 people around the world protesting, thank goodness, because they really cracked open the Truman Show for Scientology. Good. Hi, Eric. And I'm pregnant? No. And I don't even look pregnant. I lost 100 pounds and I've kept it off for 24, maybe 25 years. I think 24 years. But anyway, it's still a long time. It's good. I'm not pregnant. Okay, so now I got to remember what I was talking about. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for reminding everybody. Good thinking. Okay, so I was thanking you guys and saying that Mark Bunker and Bunker came over, we started the YouTube site, and because of Anonymous, that day I went from 0 on YouTube to 10,000 subscribers. I mean, it was just like boom. And I asked them, I said, why me? And they said, yours was the only video we liked. There weren't that many videos up really at that time. But they just put it everywhere, all over the world. And I was like the most looked at, the most watched, the most spoken about. It was pretty incredible for 6 months. It was really wild. But it was a big jump and a big start. So I started, my intention originally when I escaped out in 2000, I was in Scientology for 30 years. And I woke up in 2000, realized it was a scam, just decided I'd leave. I wasn't going to speak out. And I even called Stacy Brooks, who was helping me. And I said, I'm not going to speak out. I'm not going to make videos. I'm not going to pick it. I'm just leaving under the radar. She said, that's fine. We're only doing for you what we wish someone had done for us when we left the Sea Org. I said, okay. So that was my plan. And Bob Minton, who was a multimillionaire and bought my ticket to get from here to Clearwater, said, just get a van and come to LAX and the ticket will be there. I said, okay. I didn't know anything about electronic tickets back then. I'd never heard of them. And so anyway, long story short, they canceled the van. I called and by then I had spent about 2 or 3, maybe 4 years being sent out to handle the critics, people like you, and protesters that were outside their churches. And mostly here in LA, Celebrity Center and the complex and stuff like that. And the people, thank you, Sophie, the people would always, scream facts at me and stuff like that about the bad things Scientology did. And I would just say, no, they don't. I really didn't think they did. I really had myself kind of in this little Truman Show of my own, just doing Scientology and being a mother, and I was in sales, and that was it. I didn't want to do anything more. Hi, Silva. So Anyway, I hate it when I get off on those little things. Now, what was I talking about? Question: do Scientologists believe that how they act determines their next life? Okay, here's the deal, 49ers for life. I'm not going to answer those questions until the end because I'm telling you something I want to tell you. And it's the topic is my latest surprise in 24 years. So I want to tell you that. I don't want to get off onto telling you stuff, answering your questions. I'll answer them at the end, but after I tell you my surprise. So anyway, and after I start my YouTube site, people start saying, please, you've helped so many people. Can we send you some money? But there was no way to send me money. And I didn't have a website and I just didn't. So thank you. Thank you, Sophie. Yeah. So I was basically educating people on why not to get into Scientology, how you could get out, helping people get out, helping families on why their kids were in, just different things, trying to educate people. And that's what my site still is. I don't want to get into any of the people fights. I was in that years ago because they were attacking me to death. And I spent probably years trying to fight that. And finally, Jesse Prince started teaching me, just saying, step away from the stove. That's it. There's nothing else you can do. And it's really the best principle you can use on the internet. Because if you step away from the stove, there's nothing people can do to you. If you keep fighting, it's just like, think of a fire almost burned out, and then somebody throws a dry log on it, blows up. And now all these other people go, well, there's a fire. Let's throw our log on it, and it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger. It's a mess. And they had paid people to write lies about me. So I was in it for a long, long time. But anyway, I finally thought, that's it. I'm done. I'm done fighting with people for good. And I also knew from working with OSA, that was one of their goals. They had 3 goals. The first one was to distract off of any hot topics that Scientology didn't want known. If L. Ron Hubbard's a liar, they didn't want people to see that. So they'd start throwing on other stuff to distract off of that. The second one was divide and conquer, get each other fighting with each other. It didn't matter how, as long as they're fighting, they're not talking about Scientology, right? So there's 2. And 3 was just slime the area so people don't even want to go there anymore. And they're still working those 3 goals, really. And you can see it. And I just stay away from it. It's like, no, I'm not. I mean, I definitely have things that I could say, but I know the end phenomena is just, they're going to be pitching more logs on the fire. So I'm not going to do it. And I know, like, Sophie is a good person. Sophie is one of my moderators. She's wonderful. And I thank her for what she does. And I will not answer any communications about how she's ruining my YouTube site. She's not ruining it. She's kept it very sane with Lovett. They both have kept it very sane. And so I guess people who are insane don't really like that. But people that are sane can see it for what it is and go, hey, I like it. I like coming to your site. It's good. There you go. So there you go. So that's the background on it. So it's been dedicated to educating people basically about why not to get into Scientology, how to get out, abuse, traps, how to get free, and how to live a better life. That's what my site is dedicated to. And I thank each of you that comes on because it really makes a difference. It really does. I've said for years, every voice matters. And it really does. It's like, it doesn't, people think, well, I'm not, so-and-so or so-and-so. That doesn't matter. Every voice matters. It really does. And Bernie J., you're asking me what's the latest drama between you and the other members of the protest community? I don't think I have one. Not that I know of. And if somebody has something that they want to tell me, they can write me or call me, and let me know. But there's nothing that I know that I have some secret drama that I know about. We don't really do drama here, like Lovett said. Yeah, it's just not part of this gig. If you want to do drama, there's other places where you can definitely go and get into all kinds of stuff, but not here. So Tonight, I'm happy to announce, after 24 years, I am now a partner with Google. I finally am a YouTube partner. And it took a lot. I'm telling you, everyone I talked to said, oh, it's easy. Just do this and this and this, and you'll be a partner. Well, it didn't work for me. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. And thank God for Mark Bunker, because he just stuck with me and helped me and helped me. And we finally last Wednesday got it. And I got the pin. They mailed it to me. Thank you. I know. So it was like, okay, now I think I can take super chats, I think, but I don't really know how to do that. So if any of you know how, let me know, because I'm not really sure if there's something I have to do. Lovett said she doesn't think so. So anyway, there you go. But I can take them. Okay, the super chats are now active. Okay, good. And you know that, how would someone do a super chat? What's your feelings on LA Rada? I don't know what LA Rada is. So you'll have to tell me what it is. Baby Vado. I don't know what it is. Oh my God. Now, okay, witness. 99 cents super sticker. Oh my goodness. Did you just send that? Wow. And Sophie, not $8.99. Thank you. So it's working? Wow. Thank you. Thank both of you. I'm just shocked, because it's shocking to know that I finally got it. Now, if I click on this, what does that do? That didn't work. Sophie's is blue. I tried to click on it, witness, but it didn't work. Anyway, wonderful. I'm sorry, Tori, you have disappointed us. If I've disappointed you you disappointed. You don't know how to spell disappoint, so you're out already. Verity, thank you very much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wow, this is really cool. In your own words, could you please explain why it's so important to keep the public conversation focused on Scientology as opposed to drama? Okay, did you just listen to what I said, Nathaniel? Because I just explained that the goals of the Office of Special Affairs are to distract off of Scientology, which drama does, divide and conquer, which is getting people fighting with each other, which drama does, and slime the area with just all kinds of junk. All three of those are drama. So if you focus on Scientology, we win. The truth comes out. I say it all the time. Tick tock, time is on our side, because we can tell the truth. And how can you know that? You know, I've stood with people where we're right next to Sea Org members, and I go, how do you know whether they're telling the truth or I am? Well, here's the question. I can go talk to them, and at any time, I'm happy to talk to any one of them and any position in Scientology, all the way up to David Miscavige. They are not allowed to talk to me. None of them. I lost my husband of 27 years and all of my 30-year friends overnight because I left Scientology and spoke out. Thank you, Verity. That was very sweet. I know, Antics. It is a win. All the way over here. People can send you money. Yes, that's true. They already could on PayPal or Cash App or Venmo, but now they can do these super chats, and that's really cool. I really like that. One too many dimes, baby. Verity's so generous. Thank you for supporting Tori. Really, truthfully, all of you. Why is your name DOA not allowed here? It isn't because of DOA. DOA would be allowed, except he brings along these trolls, and they're really nasty, and I don't want nasty people here. So if he could control them, we could have him on, but it doesn't work that way. That's the way it is. You got to be responsible for your own shit. You know what I mean? If you go, no, I come with this baggage, and you got to take it or not. Well, I don't want your baggage. No, I don't need to take your baggage. I don't. I've lived with baggage for a long, long time. I've fought it for years. Creepy people on the internet. I know the drill, and I won't do it anymore. No, I just won't. I'm 77. I don't have a million years to live. You know what I mean? I have no idea. I could be gone tomorrow. So it's like I want to spend my time doing what I want to do, not what somebody else thinks I should do. I'm going to do what I want to do, and it makes me happy. And it does. You know, last night my son and I went out to eat, and this guy that runs the restaurant, we said, how? He said, oh, I'm so happy you came in. And we said, well, it's great to see you. And we said, how are you doing? And he said, I'm happy. And I said, you know, you're the first person in a restaurant I've ever heard say, I'm happy. I've never heard a waiter, someone who sits and takes the people in, or I can't remember their name, but, someone at reception, or the chef. I've just never heard any of them say they're happy. They're usually really stressed out, overworked, underpaid, not happy. But this guy was happy. It was cool. Oh, thank you, Pause. You're a legend, Tori, and a sweetheart. I appreciate all that you do. Thank you. And Sophie, we all are here to listen and support Tori. We are lucky to have, I think, her to talk. I think that's what you mean. I was listening to Tori years before this protest and will continue. Yeah, Saul, I know. So many people were. And so then you remember those days. All right, so now I'm going to do these starred. This is one. Hi, everyone. We miss Magoo. I know. It took me a while to sort it out. It really did. It was very stressful for me because I just didn't know that much about it. And it took a while to get it done, first of all. And then even after I got it done, then I wasn't sure, okay, what do I want to do with it? So anyway, there you go. I'm back and I'm good. And the other thing was this. I've been really, really tired lately. I mean, like bananas tired. And I finally realized I've got to change my schedule because I can only do midnight with Magoo. I'm going to do it one night during the week and Friday and Sunday. And that way it'll work because I can sleep in the next days. Not that I can't, but it's too much to do it all the time. It's just too much, and I get too tired, and I stay up way later than I should, and then I end up sleeping all day, and it's just not a good schedule. So I'm going to do that. That's the new schedule that I'm going to have. So I'm going to do it one day during the week, and I'll probably now I know how to do the scheduling, so I can schedule it. And then you guys can let me know what would be the best time for you, what really works for you the best. Okay, so here's Verity. Hi, everyone. We missed you. Thank you. All right, and here's Eric. Finally got a live. Good. Wow, Sophie. Thank you. That's sweetie. Oh, you're sweet. And Verity, that is so kind of you, Verity. All right, now Saul, was listening to Tori years before this protest and will continue. Yeah, so the earlier days, there was a lot of stuff that went on. I mean, it was crazy. I'm going to do kind of a series. If I can get Mark Bunker to do it with me, I want to do it with him. And, we can kind of go through some of this stuff because it was crazy. I mean, it were really crazy times. We are all here to listen and support Tori. We are so lucky to have her to talk. Thank you, Sophie. I feel very lucky to have you and Love It as my moderators. Thank you. You're a legend, Tori, and a sweetheart. Appreciate all that you do. Thank you, Pause, for Andrea. I love that nickname. That's a really good nickname. Hey, Bridge, thank you. Congratulations, you are appreciated. Woohoo! All right, so my super chats are working. I'm so excited. Somehow I didn't think they I don't know why I didn't think they were going to work. Nathaniel, hey, thank you. Congratulations on getting monetized, friend. You are an inspiration to me. Well, thank you so much. You guys are an inspiration to me too. All right, time's a wasting. The clock ain't going backwards. You don't have to sing that one to me. I know it. Both of my brothers are older than I am, and we're like artichokes. We're old. Anyway, love it, of course. I think Bunker was more active on his site as opposed to YouTube. My memory isn't the best though. Nathaniel, yeah, he had his own website, right? I'm pretty sure. I think he did. So he was but he was very active. I mean, he interviewed, most of the videos were done by Bunker for years. Don't worry, be happy. Thank you, suppressive squirrel. See, Scientology, I know you're listening. That's the quote of the day. Don't worry, be happy. See, you can do it too. And you can the way out is the nearest door. So just grab a door, open it up, walk out. You're free. Adjust your time to be what's the best for you, Tori. Ah, that's sweet. Thank you. Antics of a mama squirrel. All right, I will. Thank you. I just thought if some people said, oh, no, this time is really good for me and this time isn't, it would help me to, plan out. I hope you had a wonderful Halloween weekend, Tori. I did. I really did. I got to spend it. I made that video. I don't know if you saw it, but I made a live video of my son and I driving around Toluca Lake. Oh, the decorations there are fantastic. So we had a lot of fun. We went to dinner and then we went out and watched the lights. Then we came back and watched some show. I forget what we watched. My Netflix won't work, so I've got to get one of those fire sticks or something like that to get it to work. Tori accomplished a huge milestone today. Amen, sister. Isn't that? That is really, I mean, if you knew how long I've been working on this, it's like, oh, I almost quit. I thought, forget it. Nice to see you again, Tori. Hey, never in, always against. Thank you, Nanya. Good to see you too. All right, here's love it. Tori deserves this monetization. She's worked tirelessly to help people for decades. That's true. I have to say that is true. And thank you for acknowledging that, because I really have for a long, long time. And a lot of people have written me, thanking me and acknowledging me. So I'm happy that I now have a little bit that somebody can chip in if they want to. Total respect for your choosing positivity. You are right. Why choose drama on your channel? Thank you, DK Canada. You have had enough drama fight in Scientology in the past and now. Yeah, I mean, truly, I have. I've done my share. And I figure if these young kids want to fight, let them duke it out. I know the drill. I know how it's going to end. It's like, but I know one thing. You can't tell people when they're right, and they're going to do what they think is right. So the only thing you can do is kind of let it play out. That's it. Janelle, okay. Art, congratulations on this accomplishment. Tori, it's lovely to see you accomplish this. Thank you. I knew you guys would be happy about it. I did. I thought these guys really are my team. Thank you. Good to see you. Now I know that one. Mark Bunker is updating all his videos on YouTube now. I know, he really is doing a good job. It's fun. It's fun to see a lot of the old ones and have them all, spiffed up and stuff. Now wait, it looks like there's still some starred ones. Let me see. Let me go back to the top. Wait, where did this go? What happened? Okay, we read that one. Thank you. And this is congratulations. It's lovely to see you accomplish this. Thank you, Janelle. And what's this one? Bridge. Oh, yeah, he's updating it. That's right. Okay. I'm glad you got to see the lights and decorations, D Flawless. They were fun, huh? It was a fun ride. Hi, Osa, money problems. Trauma only causes stress, truly. I mean, that's all there is to it. And when you think of something like Sophie and someone saying she's ruining my site, you just have to think for a minute and go, okay, now wait a minute. We've been on her site for months and months and months, and it's been great. So just leave that be, because, guess what category it comes under? Distraction, divide and conquer, slime the area. Not going there. So anyway, I can't thank my two moderators, Lovett and Sophie, enough. I really appreciate your kindness and your care. And all of you. You guys have been wonderful. You've been a really great team, and we've had a lot of fun together, I think. I really do. So now I'm going to try to do some of these interviews. That's my next big hurdle is, I've done a couple I did one with Mark, where I interviewed them and, that kind of thing. So now I'm going to try to do a few more of those and get that going, because I think that'd be interesting for everybody. I'm glad you came, D Flawless. Okay, we already saw these. Okay, good. All right, so I think we've been through all of them, Lovett and Sophie. Did everybody hit the like button? There's 132 people here. Wow, cool. All right. I have no idea how Jessica gets 30,000 people to watch her, or whatever she has, 3,000, or I don't know, whatever it is. But she, every day, she turns on her camera and then she walks around Hollywood, and she's a popular girl. But I like what I'm happy with what she does. She does her own thing. That's it. Her thing is content creation. That's it. And right now, Scientology isn't much content. They really don't have any. So there you go. But she'll be back. If something happens, she'll be there. Like Will said, go ahead, open up. We'll be there. That's Streets LA. Okay, you guys. So I think that's it. We started at what time? 11:05. Do you have any questions, any of you? I really didn't have a topic other than to let you know my exciting news. But I think it's good. It was a good conversation. Let me know if you have any questions that you have, or any topics that you want me to talk about. And I think if you don't, for tonight, I'm going to say thank you to each one of you for coming on and sharing my latest surprise in 24 years. That's a big surprise, isn't it? For me, it is. It's like, wow, getting it done was a big surprise. When I finally got the little pin that you just had to enter, it was like, oh my God. Because Bunker said they're going to send, look in the mail, because they're going to send you a thing, with a pin in it. And I opened it up and went, oh my God, there it is. I won't show you what it is, but there it is. So that was it. Okay, Sophie, question. Tori, how would you suggest people keep focus on exposing the cult and not get distracted? Well, what I started to do back in the day, when they would always be pounding on me, and at first I would pound back, right? And that's exactly what they want. So it took me a while, but once I realized that, I went, no, wait a minute, this is exactly, I'm playing into their hand. You know what I mean? So after a while, people would say, Magoo, you're a phony because you won't go on TV. And sometimes I'd answer, like I'd say, hey, set up an interview. I'll go on TV anytime. You can't just call up NBC and say, I want to do an interview. It doesn't work that way. But they were always there. These people were paid by OSA to pound on me and write lies about me. So it didn't matter how I answered it or how truthful it was. They were there with the next thing to keep me going. So that's why Jesse said, just step away from the stove, because you're never going to win with those people, with trolls, because that's what they're there to keep you engaged and distracted off of any topic you're interested in. Let's say you're in healthcare and you're talking about healthcare, and they come on and they go, oh, that's a bunch of shit, bop, 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 bop. And you start trying to fight with them, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. It does. It's just better to go, you know what? I'll be back in an hour. And either that or the other thing you can always do, let's say it starts out, L. Ron Hubbard's a liar. And then someone comes on right away. That's not true. You're making that up. You're a liar yourself. Always just repost what the original person posted that got them all flipped out. If it's L. Ron Hubbard's a liar, just repost it. Hey, L. Ron Hubbard's a liar. And they'll go, whack, whack, whack. All right. L. Ron Hubbard's a liar. As much as you repost the fact, there's nothing they can do about it. Their only thing they can do is to distract and try to get you in a fight with someone that you're talking to. That's it. So as long as you just keep reposting the topic, you're good. So that's one, Sophie. All right, question. Could you do Bill Yachty with a ciggy? Witness, you are so funny. Bingo. That was his thing. He'd go like this. Bingo, we got it. Let's go. And bingo what? He said, these guys will be fighting for a half an hour, a week. Let's go to dinner. That's Bill Yachty. I hope you like it. What do you think they're doing in the new structure in the parking lot? I haven't seen it, so I'll have to go down there and see. I really don't. What does it look like? I don't know. It's awesome that you got a partner. It's about time. Thank you, Chewies. I know it is. So many people told me, oh, it's so easy. It's no problem. It's like, wasn't easy for me. Sophie, we are dealing with heavy troll load other places too. I love what you do. I appreciate Tori's words of wisdom so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you, both of you. I appreciate what Sophie does and love it. And you're the absolute best, Tori. Congrats on the YouTube partnership. Thank you. I know, it's kind of cool. It really is. They're probably having a heart attack. Oh, this is nice. This is from Old Fritz. Congrats, Tori. About time. Have appreciated you for a long time. Love your encouraging and positive messaging. Mark Bunker rocks too. Yeah, we're both kind of in the same category. We're like not into the drama. I'm happy for you. Thank you, Happy Quails. I am too. I really am. I really wanted to tell you guys. It's taken me a while. Hi, Tori mods and chats. Sorry I'm late. I enjoy Midnight with Magoo. Okay, Kelly, so just so you know, I'm changing the schedule. So I'll be doing Midnight with Magoo Friday night, Sunday, and one night during the week. And the rest of the time I'll either be during the day or protesting or something like that, or just nothing. But I'm not going to do it every night. It's just too much. I need more sleep. I end up staying up all night and then I sleep all day. It's just too much. It's not healthy. Okay. I love that saying, step away from the stove. Me too. I had it as a sticker on my computer for years because it meant so much to me. And I knew it was my saving grace. YRB, the structure is here's the YRB. The structure is the IAS patrons event. Oh, in the parking lot. Okay, good to know. They did pull permits for any of it. They did or didn't pull permits for any of it. The The IAS Patrons event. Wow, and they're doing it in the parking lot. That's sort of tacky. I mean, if you know anything about the patrons, it's thousands and thousands of dollars. And the fact that they're doing it in the parking lot at Catalina really shows you they're going on the cheap side of things. I mean, they used to rent out the Kodak Center, the top floor. Tori has helped countless people leave the cult, not get in and or recover. She deserves respect and appreciation. Thank you, love it. That's very sweet. And Kelly, question, would you please say F you, David Miscavige? I love it. F you, David Miscavige. That's all I'm saying, because I don't want to lose my whatever you lose if you say the whole word. That's enough. All right, so I think that's it, kids. We have 106 people. Did everybody hit the like button? Ooh. Ah, Bridge, thank you. Thank you. That was very sweet. Oh, I see. I do that, and then it goes on there. I see. I couldn't figure out why these things weren't going over. Oh, okay. I apologize. Thank you, Bridge. Thank you very much. And this is Nathaniel. This is how goofy I am. I couldn't figure out, now why are the super chats on other sites? They're on the screen, right? But mine are kind of over on the chat area. But I realized what it is you have to click on it and then it goes on the screen. So there you go. So thank you, Nathaniel. Aw, thank you. That's so nice. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so now I know a little more about what to do. And I am Corn Freak. Hi. I don't usually get to pop in. Thank you for the content. You are welcome. Look at you with your cute picture. Isn't it exciting? I know. Wonderful. You guys are really great. Well, I'm going to go back. Maybe I can't go back. I was going to highlight all the ones that I forgot because I didn't know until just a few minutes ago. That's how you see, like you go like this and then it's on there. See, I didn't know that. And so I was thinking, wonder why mine aren't going up on the screen. And then all of a sudden I clicked on that one and went, no. So I apologize to you all that were so kind and generous. Believe me, it means a lot to me. Hello, mods in chat. Sorry I'm late. Okay, I think we got all these facts. Tori has helped countless people. Yeah. Kelly, they're talking about IS and anniversary. I can't believe they would do that in the parking lot. That is so tacky when you know how much money people have donated to IES. I got my IES money back. Did you guys know that? I did. It's back in 2000, and that's thanks to Greg Barnes, because Greg Barnes got his money back. And I said, how'd you get your money back? And he said, I just sent him a letter and said, you didn't keep your agreement, so I want my money back. So they sent him his check. So I said, give me the letter. I copied the letter, sent it in. I got mine back. I was like, woo, woo. I was really happy. They quickly stopped that, but it worked for a while. Sleep helps, definitely. Ooh, Kelly, okay. You don't think they have a permit. Okay. We'll have to check in on that one. Yeah, this is true. What Lovett is saying. Drama is unwelcome. We know who sent you, and so does Tori. Manipulating her is deplorable. Shame on you. Ooh, okay. I guess I missed that guy's comment. But she's right. You know, it's just a waste of energy. Corn Freak, I love the way you spell your name, too. Very cute. You guys are great. You guys are great. All right, well, I think, here's another one. Lutz Lizard. There you go. Congrats, Tori. I love your chats. Thank you, Lutz. Lizard. I love it. I have on my Dodger blue, if you didn't notice. Congrats to the Dodgers. Thank you. Lutz Lizard. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, I'm happy I figured that one out. I'm sorry for the guys earlier that I missed, but hopefully you're okay on it. All right. Nobody's ever late here. Yeah, there's heavy trolling. So I hope that helps Sophie with what I said about how to, keep focused on the cult and away from, and not getting distracted. It's just don't get into it. That's all there is to it. I mean, it's interesting because a lot of times trolls will study you and find your buttons. So then they start pushing them, and you really want to go, wait a minute, that's not true, because it's always half true. It's a little bit true, but then there's a twist on it that's not true. So then you want to correct it. But once you get into correcting it, it's downhill, baby. It is straight downhill. And I know it. I really know it. So it's up to the individual, but I'm just saying for me, I've put in my time. All right. Well, thank you guys, all of you, for all of your generous contributions and for celebrating with me. Here's Verity. There, I can put you on there now. Look at that. How sweet is that? $30.99. Thank you, Mamacita. I greatly appreciate that. That's a funny thing. Sometimes nicknames, you think it's either a guy or a girl. Like I had Windy City Thetan Watch. For as long as I've heard that name, I've thought it was a girl. I just did. I don't know why. I just did. And then one time I said, well, tell her I said hi. And somebody wrote back and said, it's not a her, it's a him. So anyway, if I ever get it wrong, let me know. Ah, Sophie. See, I didn't get to put yours up either. Let's sweetie. I don't know what that means, let's sweetie. But I think it means something nice. And here was Witness, super sticker. Ah, sweet. Very sweet. All right, you munchkins, did everyone hit the like button before I go? I don't want to pressure you, but I do want to remind everybody before I say goodbye. Anyway, I think it worked. I do. I think we worked it out. And Lovett was right. She said it's all set up. And I was like, I know, but I don't know how to do it. I really didn't. She said, well, they will. And here you guys are. Thank you. I got to find Witness. Witness, there you are. There we go. All right. Okay, so does anyone have anything else to say before I say good night? All right. Well, there you go. Thank you all very much for coming by. Thank you for all your decades of support and activism. You are amazing, Tori. Thank you. And thank you, Sophie, for all that you're doing, helping these guys. And we salute you, Tori. Thank you. And be sure to join Bunker's new cult. I think I already have. But I will if I haven't. I'll go over there right now. All right. Oh my God, Chewies. Did you just do that? You little rascal. Oh, wait, let me see. Ooh. Where is that? Oh, here it is. Wait, now it went away. There it is. Thank you, Chewies. Thank you. Thank all of you. You've all been super generous. Have a beautiful night or day. Thank you. Why does that come up? There you go. Thank you for your super chats. And that's from me too. Thank you. If I knew how to put all those hearts up, I would, but I don't. This is the only place we'll watch the replay. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Let's have a good week. And hopefully, here in America, things will be very good next week. We hope. Peace out. Oh, $5, Connie. Thank you. It's very kind. You people are really sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank everyone who supports Tori. Exactly. It's really kind. It's kind of amazing to me. Having done 24 years of, just making videos, and then to have people actually give me some money, it's like, I can't tell you how much it means to me. It's like, wow. I love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you have a great day tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So today's the 27th, my brother's birthday, October 27th, 2024. That's the one that I went to visit New Mexico in it was Santa Fe. That's it. Yeah. Thank you for your decades of humanitarian service, Tori. All of my respect. Thank you, love it. That's nice. That's really nice. That reminds me of Andreas, because Andreas always said he was a humanitarian. He was a humanist. That's what he was. All right, now what is this? LFG, love you. LFG. I don't know what LFG is, but I can look it up. I'll find out. All right, kiddos. Say happy birthday to your brother. He's very funny. He's a writer. I told you he's on Amazon with 10 books. He's written 10 books and he's in his 80s. But he's got 10 books up there. But they're all fiction. He's kind of a fiction writer. And he's a writer and a runner. So anyway, he's a cool guy. But I will tell him he said happy birthday. That's very sweet. LFD is let's effing go. Witness. I can't write 10 pages. I know, me neither. People for 24 years have said you have to write a book. And I still want to. It's just, I'm not really a writer. And you'd think, because all his friends were like, oh my God, you've got a great story. And you'd think he would have said, yeah, I'll do it for you. But he didn't. But his is fiction. Do you see what I mean? And mine is nonfiction. I don't want to do a fiction story about myself. I just don't. So I have to respect that about him. Hi, Karen Thomas. Welcome to our chat. If you haven't subscribed, I think you have, but if you haven't, please do. And coffee first, please. Ooh. In gamers speak, it's looking for group. Okay. That's gamer speak. It's looking for group. Okay. And who is it? 10 books. I know. I think it's impressive too. Last summer, he said, I'm going to write my 10th book. And I said, okay, thinking, yeah, right. And he said, no, I'm going to write 500 words a day. And he wrote 500 words a day. He got it done. He got it edited, and he got it up on Amazon by the end of the summer. I said, that's impressive. It really is. Thank you. Thank you, Happy Quails. Your videos are an excellent explanation. Well, that's good to know. I'm happy to hear that. I always wonder if I should redo them, or that explains my interpretation. I'm not gamer variety. Yeah, me too. Me too, witness. I didn't even know about, what do you call those things where they fly in? What is that thing that they were doing? Keeping the helicopters and the fire department and all that stuff. What's that called? I can't remember it. They did it to all the kids here. But it started with the gaming industry. What's it called? Come on. You guys know what it is. Swatting. Exactly. Thank you, witness. I didn't even know what swatting was. I'd never even heard of it. Most of my friends haven't. I'd say, have you ever heard of swatting? Nope. None of us. But we're not in the gaming industry. And apparently it started there. That's where it started. LFG is the it. Okay. Coffee first, please. Well, you'll have to educate us some more. Coffee first, please. But here's the deal. If you bring up little things like that, you have to say what they are, because I don't want to keep asking you what it is. Hi, YRB. So you let me know. If you go LFG and you haven't defined it yet, you define it. It's just like was in Scientology for 30 years, and there's all kinds of lingo that people don't know what it is. But if I say a word, I'll tell you what it is. Because I don't want you just thinking, you're sitting with a Martian, which is how it sounds. It really does. Hi, Kim White. Welcome. When you call SWAT on someone, showing my age, I guess. I'm not sure your question, Connie. They tell your story better than a book when we hear your voice and you give your own emphasis. I think so too, Happy Quails. I do. That's my problem, because I really think that is exactly correct. It's like I'm better at telling a story and emphasizing the different parts of it than writing. Writing, it's just a whole different thing. And I sit down and try to start writing this stuff that I've made videos of, and it's just like thud. I just think no one's going to read this, and I don't blame them. We explain context, or try to, so Tori understands. The cryptic stuff seems odd, and maybe that's just me. Yeah, well, don't make me sound too dorky. I mean, it's not just so I understand. It's also so anybody else who doesn't know what cryptic stuff is, so that they understand. I don't like that when they say, we do this so she'll understand. It's like, I feel like I'm some dork that missed the boat or something like that. Anyway, so that's my thing. Tori has given us so much information. It's like 100 books. Yeah, definitely. That is true. I've made 1,000 videos. Closing my age that I'm not up to snuff on terms like swatting. I hear you on that. That's what I'm saying. None of us did either. But I admit I'm not a spring chicken. A book would not let us see your bright smile, personality, and amazing hair. I think it's fine. I'll just have my YouTube site. That'll be it. That'll be my contribution to mankind. Nah, come on, Tori. Miss Blunt over here, no shade. What does that mean? Come on, Tori, Miss Blunt over here, no shade. You lost me, woman. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't understand it either. Okay, good. I'm not alone. Okay, now here's Sophie. I know about police swatting, but not gaming. Yeah, that was the thing. For us here, it started with the police swatting, but it turns out the real swatting started with the gaming industry. I worked for a professor who did an oral documentary. So taking your videos and make it into a story time video would be a good way to share. That's an idea. That I don't know how you would do that, but it sounds cool. It does. I don't quite know how you do it. So taking your videos and make into a story time video would be a good way to share. Okay. Somebody crawling on my roof. No problem that you're not a fast typer. That isn't a problem at all. I'm not either. That's why I always say, call me. If it's more than 2 lines, I end up saying to somebody, just call me. Because I can talk on the phone very easily, but typing, it's too difficult. I'm amazed at the younger generation that thought that's all they live on is typing. Sounds awful. Plus, you can't hear the emphasis. That, especially when you get in a fight, it's a really bad way to go, is to type. You know, pick up a phone and call the person and say, let's hash it out. Because that's the only way it's really going to get hashed out. Chewy. Now, what did Chewy say that was a great idea, Sophie? Chewy. I don't see it. God. Wow, look at this. Chewy, I worked for a professor. Oh, did an oral documentary. So taking your videos, and making it into a story time would be a good, that's a really good way to do it. That's a good idea. It is. Thank you. That is a great idea. Me too? You too as far as what? See, that's what we're talking about as far as a full sentence. Because me too, there's like 15 things that have been said since the last time you posted something. So it's like, me too what? You see what I mean? You have to make it into a, me too, I love tea, or me too, I want to go, go for a walk, or whatever it is, but make it into a sentence. Someone good at editing videos could do it. Really? Oh, that's good to know. All right. Well, that's a possibility. I told you I saw, who's like one of the number one producers in Hollywood. Forget his name, but it was Leo DiCaprio, and he's an older guy. But anyway, they both said, this kid got up at the Egyptian and said, if you were our age, and he was like 29, and you wanted to make a movie, what would you do? What's your advice to us? And he said, get whatever you have created, and as much money as you have. If it's $500, make a $500 short video and put it up on the internet. He said, that's all we do all day, is look for material on the internet. Okay, Sophie, great. That's good to know. We'll talk. When they won't ever speak to us, we have to give up, not even once. Okay, Happy Quails. When they won't ever speak to us, we have to give up, not even once. Okay, I'm not sure what not even once is, but you certainly don't have to give up, because I've talked to people for years. I mean, I just put up a video that I talked to one of the security guards. It's on my Facebook site, Tori Chrisman, or Tori Magoo 44. And it's me talking to Andy with Drew. And we're there late at night. And it was back when he could talk. And he's trying to film us. And you can tell he can't figure out how to use the camera. It's very funny. He's trying to call OSA and figure out how to use the camera. And we have a really good conversation with him. I mean, he's definitely listening. It was really incredible. And we used to have amazing discussions with some of the security guards back when they could talk. That's why they can't talk anymore, because a lot of them, I don't think a lot of them left, but some of them did. Or they definitely went into doubt. Okay, cool, Chewies. Good to know that you'd be happy to work on it. Where have I been? Here's Chewy's thing. I'd be happy to work on a project. Good to know. All right, Sophie. Sophie and Chewy. Where have you been? I've been hanging out in DOA's stream a little, pretty late here now. Hi, Mindy. How are you? I kind of explained it in this video. I basically was trying to get monetization going, and it just took forever for me. I don't know why. Everyone else is like, oh, it's really easy. You just fill out this and this and this, and then, you're monetized. But that didn't work for me. I mean, at all. It was really hard. And Mark Bunker finally, I think he thought I was making it up, and he finally came on my computer and saw what was going on. And even then, we could not get, it took us, I think, 4 hours to get my driver's license uploaded onto the AdSense thing. It was just ridiculous. It would not take it. You know, it was like, no, there's a shadow there. And so we're not sure that's you. And so then I held the flashlight onto it. Oh, that makes another shadow. And it was like, oh my God. Even Bunker said, I've never seen them be this picky about a driver's license. But anyway, I got it done finally. Probably with you guys trying to stop me, OSAs. So you failed again. Epic fail. You mentioned not writing to someone, but picking up the phone and hashing it out. I tried. You tried calling me? Well, try again. You know, it's like you can't try once and then give up. You have no idea. Yeah, I got it about DOA, that you were over on his side. But did you get that I was trying to get the monetization going? And I did. I finally did. Did you get that, Mindy? So glad you got it all figured out. Me too. Thank you, Hannah. It was an epic fail. It was always, they fail on a daily basis. It's hard when people won't communicate. Sorry. Yeah, it is. It's kind of difficult, but I understand it because I was like a Martian when I left Scientology. So it took a while for me to get it together. No, not you. Okay. And again, there we go. No, not you. Who? Are you talking to Love It, me, Sophie, Witness? I mean, you got to say, no, not you, Mindy. Do you see what I mean? And then we know who you're talking about. That's a complete sentence. Whoops, Osa, tacos wait out front door. Not by me. No, thank you. Yes, I did. Okay, yes, you did, Mindy. Okay, you saw that I got the monetization. Good. Isn't that cool? It's very cool for me. It's been 24 years of me basically doing free videos, and then the last year trying to get monetization going, and it's been really rough. It's been very hard. So it was really a big win. So that's cool. I hope you're doing well, Mindy. Haven't seen you either. Yeah, definitely call me. Just don't call me before noon. Hey, Tori, you're a rock star. Get together with Laura so you can do a rock together. I don't think so on that one, but I'm not a singer, but I could play the tambourine. That's about the best I can do. Okay, so Love It is explaining this. Or Sophie is. Okay, Tori, Happy Quails was talking generally, not about any of us. Okay, they said about not always being able to resolve things. Okay, and he's saying me too? Like that's true for him? Or I don't know. See, I after a while it goes by. Hi, Tori. Good to see you again. I'm glad you got monetized. Thank you, Adrian. Tori is a true activist who has had exemplary results despite being a complete moron and not ever knowing much. But I really did start out just saying, look, I don't know what I'm doing. If you guys will work with me, I'll try to help you. And it's been a good match. It really has. It really, really has. I'm very proud of everything that I've gotten done and the people that have gotten out and the families that are happy because of it. It's good. Laura plays the tambourine in her sets. You could definitely take a turn. Honestly, I wouldn't go back to her music again. My ears have not recovered from going to the, where did we go? Wherever she went, it starts with a V. I am still trying to get my ears back after that. So I will never be in that kind of volume again. I mean, I used to love loud music, but we were right below the speaker. It was dangerous. The Viper Room. Thank you, Sophie. It was very scary. I mean, I've never had my hearing. It's okay. If you talk to me, I can hear you. But when I talk, it sounds like I'm talking to myself. It's like I have a helmet on or something like that. It's really weird because that was like a month or two ago. I feel really, really about the Viper Room. The earplugs were there. That's okay, witness. It's not your problem. Really, it's not. It's just I'm saying I won't do it again. I won't be there. I won't be in any of those places where music is that loud. It's just too dangerous for my ears. I mean, I never had, and I've listened to loud music all my life. I've gone to concerts and everything else. I've never had them like this. When I was in my airplane coming home from Santa Fe, they popped. And I swear to God, I went like this. I looked around like I thought, oh my God, the window must have blown open because I could just hear so much noise. It was like all of a sudden the sound came in because it's sort of muffled now and has been since we went to the Viper Room. And I think that was in August, right? It's now September, October, almost going into November. I mean, that's a long time. So now I won't be doing anything with Laura, and I won't go listen to her either. I'll listen to her on on the internet because I like her music. It was kind of fun for me. I went on YouTube. I was just trying to find one of my songs, and I typed in my list just by accident. And that day, now I can't do it again. It won't come up. But at that time, my list came up and it was all my favorite music. And it was all these great people. And in between it was Laura. She was in the list. And I thought, oh, that's really great. Okay, hang on just a second. Snotface. Tori asked that we stay on topic. He is not the topic today. Oh. What does this mean? What are you talking about? Wait. Tori addressed this tonight. Nothing happens here that is not sanctioned by Tori, contrary to numerous rumors. You mean as far as you guys and the moderators? No, you guys are helping me moderate it. That's how it is. And I don't know what, this is another DOA thing. Well, I explained it already. Okay, Snotface, I get that. That a lot of you love me and you also love Scott. And I'm sorry he's being banned, but these guys have been very kind to him. If his name comes up and bad things happen, they stand up for him. It's just the trolls that come along with him that he can't control, we don't want on the site. And it doesn't work. So that's just the way it is. If he wants to hang around with the trolls, that's his thing, but it's not my thing. And I'm not doing it. And that's just the way it is. So I'm sorry. And, it's like, yeah, don't cause distraction. And it's disrespectful. I agree, Sophie. Okay, let's see. The troll parade continues. OSA just can't handle your success. Yeah, it's like they can keep popping on and doing their thing. I mean, we know they are, so that's what it is. It's not a big surprise. It's just, okay, so there's nothing can be brought up. Tori, you are being controlled by your mods. Okay, listen to me carefully. I want you to listen to me. My mods are not controlling me. They have never told me you can do this or you can't do that or this or that. What they say isn't okay is something I've asked them to say. Okay? So if you can't handle that, then you need to call me up and talk to me. But actually, never mind, because it's just going to be, I don't want to have a big firefight over the whole thing. And I am the person who said to them These are the things I want on my site. These are the things I don't. And thus, I have a very safe space, except for a few people who come on and keep running this kind of crap. And that's it. That's my last word on it. And we're done. So anyway, for the rest of you, thank you for my wonderful night. My latest surprise in 24 years turned out to be even better than I thought. It was really cool. Yeah. So don't worry about it. The good people will hang together and the other people can do their thing, whatever that may be. But I've made it clear what I want here, and that's my decision. That's not the mod's decision. That's my decision. Where have I been? I've been hanging. Okay. Okay. Well, Mindy, I hope you're good. I hope you're well, and I hope your mother's well. Send my love to your mother, too. I hope she's doing well. I hope all your mothers are doing well. You know, if they're alive, call them and stay in touch with them. You know, it's an important thing, and they're only here so long, and then they move. Then they move on, and then you go, I wish I had said this and this and this. You know, I learned that from my dad. My dad died when he was 20. When I was 22, he was 51. So he died pretty young for his age, and I had just written him a complete letter telling him how much I was sorry I was for how creepy I was as a teenager and all the stuff that I did, and how much I loved him and admired him and respected him and was so happy he was my dad, and all my plans for the future, which were, of course, Scientology and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to get pregnant and have a son, and he was just very, very happy with it. And then he passed away. And for all of my life, I run into people saying, God, you know, I wish I could have thanked your father. I wish I could have said this to your father. You know, it really taught me you've got to tell people while they're alive how you feel. Because, it was monumental. Because he was also a celebrity, so he had, huge influence. But even his own personal family, no, I was the only one in the personal family who got to tell him how I felt. So I know, 24 years and finally monetized. Woo! That is such a good thing. I know I wanted to put that in the title, but then I wanted to keep it a secret. So until you got here. Okay, so now let me just see if I'm missing anything. Hello from Tucson, Arizona. I've never been to Arizona. I've always wanted to. Good evening, beautiful Tori and lovely mods. Hi, Arlene. Have a good evening. Thank you, Johnny. I love this. This is a great one. I forgot I wanted to do a picture. I'm trying to learn how to do a thumbnail. And I forgot to do that. That was the one thing I was going to do for this, was a thumbnail. Thank you for your congratulations. All right. Oh, now this is interesting. What YRB says, your ears may have developed a wax plug, and that is complicating your hearing. A trip to the audiologist might be worth your while. I think that's a good idea. That's what my friends have said. It's kind of gone on a little bit too long but I couldn't think of what it was. But that might be it. My ears developed a wax plug. That might be it, because it sounds like there's something. It's like if you had a plug in your ears. That's how it sounds. And it's kind of like you're talking to yourself. Okay, DK Canada. Tori has a right to manage her own channel. Good night and congratulations. Thank you. And thank you for both of your comments. I appreciate it. And thank you for your hearts, Kelly and Bob. So true. I loved both my parents years ago. I'd love just a few hours with them now. I know. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like take the time while they're alive to see them, to call them, to be with them, so, you feel very, I can't tell you how much happiness it brings me to know that I got my dad that letter before he passed away. It would have been awful for me if I hadn't written that. My father was killed before I was born. Oh, I wish I could tell him. I know he passed much on to me and my twins. I think you can. You just have to tell him. I believe we're like radios, and if you put your antennas up, oftentimes you can be in touch. That's what I think. Be great to see you at Big Blue again. Yeah, it'll happen. It's just, I'm just trying to get things, each thing, one thing at a time. And this was an important step that I wanted to get done. Because also Bunker pointed out to me, if I didn't get it done, after a couple of days, it would have been too late. And then I'd have to start all over again. So that's why I was really going, okay, I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to get this done. The idea of starting again was just like, oh, God. Okay, here's Bob. The sad part is my mom passed around Thanksgiving, and she was born Christmas Day. Oh, November and December are hard months for me and my siblings. I hear you. That would be very difficult. But the other thing you can always do, I always try to tell people, celebrate their life. You had a number of years with your mom, and those should be cherished and celebrated and make fun with them. And, that's why my name is Tori Magoo 44. That's in honor of my dad. My dad's nickname from me was Magoo. Oh, maybe I don't know what happened to my thing. Oh, that's right. It fell down, I think. Oh, yeah. I'll have to find it. Ah, how weird. How weird. Oh, there it is. Ooh. All right. Well, anyway, his football number is 44, and my nickname for him was Mr. Magoo because he has little eyes like me. So my YouTube site in 2008, Bunker said, what do you want to name it? And I said, let's just name it Tori Magoo 44, because he had a lot of courage. And I felt like he really helped me when I first woke up. And I thought, I want to keep this guy near me. So, yes, Mark Bunker is really a beautiful person and a true gentleman who loves and respects our beautiful Tori. I know he's really a great guy. He's been a real dreamboat. Her middle name is Noella. Ah, that's sweet. Yeah. So definitely celebrate the holidays with her. And I have, for my email, it's Tori Chrisman 44, which my dad's football number was 44. So he's always in something, and it makes me remember him. So they don't have to be gone. Do you know what I mean? You can include them in your life. I think it's a great way to do it. French for Christmas. Ooh, sweet. Okay, Johnny. Love you, Tori. I know peace is possible. Also, your courage inspires me. Good. Thank you. Yeah. It's a persistence and determination alone equal power. And that's it. Just keep going. Don't let people stop you, because they're around every corner, one way or the other. Ooh, hi. Good morning. Watching from Alaska. Hi, Nancy. Well, enjoy Alaska. I hope you got to see those lights the other night. I love how you honor your father's legacy. Yeah, I know. Me too. It really makes me happy. He was a wonderful person. If you knew him, you'd go, I get it. He was funny. He was fun. He was handsome, smart, super competent as an athlete, and very kind and considerate, taught all the kids on the block every sport. And they'd say, well, I'm not really good at this. And he'd say, well, you're going to be good at it. We're going to teach you and get you good. And then once you're good, you can decide if you want to do it anymore or not. But first you have to get good at it. Because he said, if somebody's not good at something, they're not going to want to do it. So, that was my dad. And my mom was like super social in the community and stuff like that. And she was like, look, you guys are popular. Of course you're popular. Your dad's a celebrity. You're all three good looking. We have good money. You're naturally going to be popular. So I want you to have these parties. She built a family room that was going to be for us to do homework in and to also have dance parties at. And she taught us how to dance. And then she taught us how to teach other people how to dance. And so she said, I want you to invite everybody on the block. Everybody's included. There's no exclusion. And once the kids get here, if they don't know how to dance and they're not on the dance floor dancing, you guys, that's your job, is to go get them on the dance floor and get them included in your group of friends. So that was a great way to grow up. It really was. It was really, and it truly was the end of OT7 for me. Because when I was in Scientology, it was the exact opposite. They're super snotty and exclusive at OT7. And it was like, what the hell is this? This is what I left Lake Forest for when I was 22. It was amazing. Anyway, there you go. That's the way the ball bounces. All that amazing background, Tori, and then you go off and become a freaking Scientologist. Hey, I don't regret anything. I really don't. I mean, I just don't. I wouldn't know you guys if I hadn't become a freaking Scientologist. In honor of Tori being monetized, please share some of the kindness she has shown us. Reach out to a stranger, help a neighbor, pass on a kind word, and some kind gesture. That's nice. Love it. Thank you. Yeah, do that. I like that. That's a good thing we can do this week. All right. Thank you. And cheers to you. Cheers. And have you watched any old footage of your dad when he was playing American football? I have. It's great someone give you a sport card of your dad. Yeah, he gave me 4 of them. And I didn't even know he had a sports card. Neither did my brothers. It was really amazing. And the other thing is, someone sent me a football video of him playing. And my son was a soccer player. And it really looks like soccer. It's back when they wore the leather helmets. So they weren't as violent as they are now. And it's a different game. It was a really different game. But anyway, it was fun to see him. I was only joking about freaking Scientology, Tori. You didn't offend. Don't worry about it. But thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. So anyway, there you go, kids. I'm going to end off and go to bed early. That's my new plan. I'm trying to not stay up too late. So thank you. Thank you all. And to anyone who missed it, don't feel bad. You can still write comments. I read everyone the next day. So feel free to. And I love you all. And I thank you all. What's my email address? There it is. No, that's not my email address, Sophie. Here it is. It's right up here. No, wait, that's not it. Here it is. This is my email address. Because remember, it's got my dad's 44 in it. It's ToriChrisman44@gmail.com. That's it. That's it. You don't have to be sorry, but I just wanted you to get it right. Please post your email. So you got it? Does everybody have it? Or you can always check up here in the banners because it's up there. There it is. And here's my best friend and the person who helped me wake up, Xenu.net. That's a great site. All right, you guys. So that's it for now. Have a wonderful Tuesday. And I love you all. And adios. Thank you. Thank you for your contributions. And thank you for your care.